Oh, I gotta do my SEO. Let's get to the SEO. Let's go to my channel. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I was gonna do coffee, so scheduled, it says scheduled. Live? Okay, that's me. Great. Wait, edit video. Okay, there we go. Paste. Nope, that is not the SEO.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
Hey, moo.
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 Moo. I thought I copied this, but I don't think I did yet. Okay. Copy. Paste. There it is. There's the SEO. Save. Okay, great. The SEO is in. You guys get those notifications?
Hold on, let me check.
Let me see what I got.
Yeah, I just got them.
Oh, yeah, I got them too. This 100-year-old woman will inspire you to keep pushing for change. I'm going to give you a little example, okay? Someone that might not feel like it's worth doing. My mother is 81 years old and often will have a conversation about how frustrating the world has become. And very often the conclusion that she says is, well, I'm 81 years old, I don't have a lot of time left, and there's really nothing I can do about it at this point in my life. Funny you should say that. Because I just happen to have a video here that might just change all of that in your lives.
Kevin Vaught.
And maybe in my mom's as well.
Hashtag NLRC. Cheers nay hashtag Oxproject.
Thank you, Kevin.
Adidas. Hi, Trendies.
Hello. I made this. What's up, buddy? So glad you're here. Okay, so let's just put this. It's a long video. It's 2 minutes and 31 seconds. But when you realize what it's about and what she's about, it's not going to be so long. Okay, listen to what she says and allow her to inspire you like she inspired me. All right, check this out. Make sure I got the volume up loud enough on it. Oh wait, you know what? Let me run it on the other browser. So glad I thought of this. Give me a second.
$100
Okay, here we go. And let's smoke cyber for 710 while she's speaking. I'm just going to say, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, cyber. Cheers to all of you. I made this, Kevin Vaught. Anybody that's over on the Rumble sphere, I just want to say thank you for taking time out of your days, your nights, or whenever, wherever you are, to come visit, whether it's for 1 second or for the whole show.
Horn.
We love and appreciate the fact that you guys are coming here to do that for us.
Mike Pasquarello.
Cheers, Ice. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Cheers.
Okay, and in the meantime, let's go ahead and get her rolling here, and let's get inspired. Cheers.
I am 100 years young. I'm here to protest
Adidas.
our school's
Found
district
some amazing
book
flower
banning
here.
policy. My husband, Robert Nickel, was killed in action in World War II. At a very young age, he was only 26, defending our democracy,
26 years old.
Constitution, and freedoms.
You only got 26 years of life.
One of the freedoms that
For
the
us.
Nazis crushed was the freedom to read the books they banned. They stopped the free press, banned and burned books. The freedom to read, which is protected by the First Amendment, is our essential right and duty of our democracy. Even so, it is continually under attack by both the public and private groups who think they hold the truth. In response to the book banning throughout our country and Martin County, last year, during the time I was 99, I have created this quilt to remind all of us that these few of so many more books that are banned or targeted need to be proudly displayed and protected. And read if you choose to. The quilt was shown on national TV as part of Ali Valshi's Banned Book Club segment. Banned books and burning books are the same. Both are done for the same reason. Fear of knowledge. Fear is not freedom. Fear is not liberty. Fear is control. My husband died as a father of freedom. I am a mother of liberty. Banned books need to be proudly displayed and protected from school boards like this. Thank you very much. The banned books and burning books are the same.
That. Banned books and burning books are the same. Now, who have you heard on the internet? Anybody. It could be anybody, good-looking guy, maybe, I don't know. Who have you heard on the internet, it's funny, that has said that instead of referring to them as banned books, this person refers to them as burning books? Who? Does that remind you of any good-looking, muscularly built, attractive, semi-older, sophisticated, obnoxious, loud freaking podcaster? Any of you guys could answer. Does that remind you? Does anyone in the chat want to, any podcaster you heard refer to these supposed banned books as burned books? Who talks like that? Good looking guy, 3 times a day, usually goes live. Looks just like me. Anyone? No one, huh?
Thanks to her husband, my aunt survived and I can live the life I do. We think far too rarely about the fact.
Right. So, Kevin says, thanks for the wisdoms, nay. Okay. Hey, Chili Dog. You guys never heard me referring to banned books as burning books? Book burning? No? I guess the people who were there on all those times that I talked about aren't here right now, and that's okay. Anyway, I'm the one. It's me.
Crispy Chris. The guy that calls assholes ass.
Cunts. That's me. Okay, Crispy Chris got it. Yes, that would be me. But just so you guys know, it was me. I was the guy. I'm making as much sense as a woman who's 100 years old, man. She's got way more wisdom and way more experience than me. And she's using the exact same terminology as me. All I'm trying to say is, hey, you're watching the right podcast. This sweet little old lady agrees with me. It's called book burning. And you want to call it banning, but you don't call it that because you want people to conjure up the images of Nazis because that's what's going on. You know, just because they don't actually take out a lighter and set fire, physical fire, to the book doesn't mean anything. The symbolism still exists. So, I'm sad that I didn't have more people here in the show who could have said, yeah, I've heard you refer to book banning as book burning, Nay. You say it all the time. When we talk about banning books, you always say burning books. None of you ever picked up on that.
Crispy Chris. I remember certain denominations of churches that used to burn albums.
Yeah, well, that's got very little to do with what we're talking about right now. But I appreciate the comment. It's okay, though. I was having a conversation with somebody today and saying I have a hard time reaching my audience, it seems like. You know, I say things that I think will inspire you. I show you things that I think will inspire you to get you to talk to me. And then I can't even get a response back. I can't get you guys to say anything. And I said, in this conversation I was having today, I was like, I just feel like I've really fallen short of my goal of
Chili dog. I recall, but vaguely.
Vaguely? I mean, we're talking about Ron DeSantis burning books. And
The
that's
freaking oracle.
I mean, I'm using imagery that should
Swizzle
trigger
my
your
whistle.
memories.
There you are. Happy Saturday.
Swizzle my whizzle. Thank you. Freaking Oracle. Hey, Oracle, maybe he's been to a lot of my shows. Let me ask you, Oracle, do you remember me referring to book banning as book burning on this live podcast when I'm referring to my governor here in the state of Florida, Ron DeSantis, and I say he wants to burn the books? You ever remember me using that terminology, Oracle? I know this is a silly little aside to go down, but I'm proving a point to myself right now, guys. You don't want me to prove this point to myself, trust me.
The freaking
Oh,
oracle.
okay, cool. It's a good thing.
Yes, I do.
Good, dude, because, bro, if I felt like the very people that I love the most in my audience aren't listening to me or getting anything out of it, why am I wasting my time? But luckily, freaking Oracle just proved me wrong, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be wrong right now. Yeah, I didn't think y'all were listening. Freaking
Kevin
Oracle
Bott.
just proved me wrong.
I remember you saying this when you were out on the West Coast. Cheers, Nate.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I say it here,
Crispy
too.
Chris. I do remember
You
you
do.
using that terminology
Triggering your
before.
memories into remembering that I refer to book banning. I don't even say banning. I say book burning. I always do. But you go back 2 weeks into my last show where I talked about Ron DeSantis banning books, and you'll hear me constantly referring to it
The
as book burning.
freaking oracle. You were using it as a reference to the removal of the books from libraries.
Exactly. As this sweet 100-year-old woman is too. Listen to what she says about the terms book banning and book burning.
Book club segment.
Billy Bong
Banned
Thornton.
books and burning books
Testing
are
testicles
the
1,
same.
2.
Both
Really, dude? Really, Billy Bong Thornton? Really? I told you guys, man. I'm going to tell you again, Billy Bong. Look, it only takes 3 seconds for you to come in and find out if I'm talking about something important. So, calm your fucking tits down, you fucking cunt. All right? You win. You won the fucking prize, Billy. Way to go. Now, to everyone else that's been paying attention and being supportive, thank you. I just want you to hear one thing, and it was only going to take 1 second. He would have had to calm his fucking tits for 1 fucking second. 1 second, and I would have been through it.
club segment.
Right here, guys.
Banned books and burning books are the same. Books. Banned books and burning books are the same. Banned books and burning books are the same.
Banned books and burning books are the same. It's what the Nazis did, and now it's what Ron DeSantis is doing. Okay? So everybody that's watching this show that will hear my voice, I want you to understand one thing, and one thing only. I use this terminology for the same reason the sweet old 100 lady uses that terminology. It's not that I'm crazy, guys. I'm not crazy. This term, burning books, I coined so that you would realize that the exact same thing is going on. And I explained that in shows earlier too. But you're too busy testing testicles 1, 2 to fucking pay attention for 3 seconds when you pop into a podcast to be polite. I just, and it goes right back to what I was saying before in my conversation that I was having with this person earlier today. It's like I don't reach my audience. I mean, you're right here in front of me. And I don't know what's going on over there. It could be subtle mayhem in your fucking homes or wherever you are. You could be watching me from a prison cell. You could be in a prison riot right now watching me. That would explain a lot. I'm not angry, guys. I'm having a realization. I've been having it all day. I'm frustrated most of the time on this show because I feel like I'm not getting through to you, my audience that's sitting there with a fucking keyboard sitting right in front of them. So, if you're scared to disagree with me, okay, cool. I'd be scared to disagree with me too. I would be. If I listened to this guy long enough and he was making all kinds of sense that I agree with, and then one day he said something that I didn't agree with, I'd think twice about saying so, because I wouldn't know what kind of a response I'd get. Hey man, I get it. It takes someone with a little balls to speak out in my chat. I get it. And maybe I demand too much from people, but I've got high standards, and you know what? I think all of you should have higher standards too when it comes to listening. Okay? So, I know you're not coming here for my fucking good looks and my smooth, friendly, calm way about me. I know that's not why you're here. So prove it, man. Stand the fuck up. Start listening, man. When I'm making sense, I have a 100-year-old woman on screen, and I'm talking about a 100-year-old woman, and I'm telling you about book banning. That's the time that you should be paying attention. That's it. That's the moment. So, hoping I'm making some sense. Not really going to give too much of a freaking crap about it here. Give me enough time, man, and I'll get over it really quick. And what I mean by that is, I don't connect with people very well. And I need that from you. I need to connect with you. Do you understand what I mean when I say that? What I mean is, when I say things that are important, socially, politically, off-grid, whatever.
Crispy Chris. Burning books hardly accomplishes anything because of the internet. It's the principle behind it.
Well, that's not true.
Trying to keep people from gaining knowledge while they have that knowledge themselves.
Chris, you're wrong about that. I'll explain it.
The freaking oracle. I just hate the delay from you talking and chat published. Any suggestions? Crispy Chris. Cheers.
So censorship have no fucking meaning for you? You agree with censorship? Is that what I'm getting out of that, Chris?
Well, no. I think you got him wrong. But what I was going to say was, no, I think you did get him wrong. But he says burning books hardly accomplishes anything because of the internet. And what I was going to say is, let's just take that first sentence, Cyber. That's what I'm looking at. In the first sentence, he says, burning books hardly accomplishes anything because of the internet. And what I said was, this is not about the internet at all, bro. This is about books and libraries for kids. It's not about what they can pull up on their cell phones. And while I understand that these children probably do have access to some of these stories, it's not the same situation. They're not going to go out of their way to look up something that's not in the library assigned to them by a teacher to go read. It's a different situation. So you're comparing apples to apple carts, bro. Okay, Chris? It's not even comparable when you talk about, the internet, the availability of information there, and how kids K through 5, don't have a cell phone, bro. They don't have access to any of that information. All they have is a library at first. So that's the first thing. I think there was just kind of a discrepancy in what you said. It does accomplish a lot. The banning books accomplishes a lot for the bad people, for fascism. Burning books accomplishes a lot for fascism. Like you said, the symbolism of it, you said the principle, it's the symbolism, but yeah, it's the principle too. Absolutely. It's fascism taking hold, okay? And when you say trying to keep people from gaining knowledge while they have that knowledge themselves, trying to keep people from gaining knowledge while they have that knowledge themselves. Yes. Yeah, they basically do have that knowledge, or they don't want to hear about it at all, like trans surgeries, or the pills they take, or the regimens that they go through to transition. There are a lot of Republicans who wouldn't be able to stomach that conversation, and that's a big part of the problem right there.
It will change the curriculum with the removal of books.
You have to be willing to face things that you might not be comfortable with. That is why we have books like this for these kids, so they can see things that are uncomfortable and learn about, being subjected to something that they might not feel comfortable with, but now they get to learn something. And oh boy, if I subject myself to other things that I'm not comfortable with, I might even learn more? Yes, way more. way more, bro. I mean, you might look at something like Saving Private Ryan as some sort of a gore fest, which for those of us into gore, it totally was. But at the same time, you find it offensive, you find it vulgar, you turned away from it, you didn't watch it. Guess what you missed? You missed the whole fucking message behind that movie. And you know what? A lot of us, people like Cyber, people like me, people like freaking Oracle and Crispy Chris and Billy Bong Thornton, yes, even you, Billy Bong Thornton, have all seen that fucking movie multiple times. And we weren't repulsed by it. We were drawn to it for whatever reasons. But you know what else we got with the violence? We learned about sticking up for people, putting yourself out there, putting yourself at risk for somebody else, when your whole life is on the line, and just saying, you know what, your life is more important than mine. That's what we got out of that movie. It's a massive, insane, crazy story, and it's inspiring. And you see what people went through. Like this 100-year-old woman was talking about her 27-year-old husband. He didn't even make it to see 30, man. These people have lived these lives out and seen things we can never understand. And these books help you to face up to some of this stuff, man. When you're a child, you learn something might be uncomfortable, you might not understand it, whatever. But you know what? You're smarter now because of it. And Ron DeSantis wants children to be dumber. Okay, wants to get rid of the AP classes. Think about it. Wants to take books off the shelves. Think about it. I don't know what it's going to take to get through to you guys and inspire you. But I'm telling you that this woman inspired me, and I was falling off the
freaking oracle.
The trail a little bit.
History, and what they want to erase it instead of keeping history alive so we don't repeat past failures.
This is the way I look at it, Oracle. I look at it as if a 100-year-old woman ain't giving up, then why me, someone half her age, why am I giving up so soon? That helps me, man. Seeing this woman, who knows how many days she has left, even if she's still alive right now. But she's 100 years old, and she says, you know what, you got to stop banning the books. I might disagree with my little great-grandkid sitting in a class next to a little trans kid. I might not feel comfortable with that. I might not like a teacher discussing gender with my child, or with the child sitting next to my child. That might make me feel uncomfortable, but you know what's a lot worse? The path we're going down. And it all started with that K-3 bullshit. So, I warned you guys. And it's what the most amazing thing of all this is, even though I said it was going to be lightning fast, I was wrong. It's faster than lightning. It's faster than the wildest of all wildfires you've ever seen. It's faster than thought. That's how fast fascism has taken hold in the state of Florida. That fast. That's why they call it fascism. Fastism, right? Fast. It's fast. I made that last part up.
I was just about to say, what the fuck, bro?
I had to put a little humor on that. It's a bitter, jagged pill, bro, and you gotta sugarcoat something. Just a spoonful of cyber helps the medicine go down. A spoonful of cyber.
We should smoke.
Okay, we should smoke. It's a cutscene, so I guess you're ready.
The freaking oracle.
I am ready. I am.
Okay.
It will lead to more racism in the future with PPL not understanding other people.
It's don't use the word racism anymore. Racism doesn't exist. Freaking Oracle, the word is discrimination. Okay, it will lead to more discrimination. It just so happens that people of trans and the LGBTQ, they're all racist, bro. So this is not about racism. It is about discrimination. That is the word I want you to use. When you're talking about discrimination, use the word.
Freaking oracle.
No apology necessary.
Oops, sorry.
It's a learning process, bro. It's like me trying to get people to say cannabis, man. It gets you thinking in the right direction. All right, Cyber, cheers. Oracle, cheers. Chris, cheers. Everybody's in the Rumble sphere. That might be there. Thank you. Cheers to all of you. No law regarding cannabis. Remember, thank you all for showing up and being here for a little or a lot of time. I don't mind either. It means everything to us when you pop in. So thank you guys. Bottom of the hour. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, sir.
everybody.
Chili dog. Cheers. Kevin Vaught. Cheers, Nick.
You know how you guys...
Sean McGahee.
You guys will sometimes... Hey, Sean.
Cheers.
You guys will sometimes come in here and you'll, like, make suggestions and you'll be like, yo, Nate, you know, just a thought, but, you know, maybe if you weren't such a douchebag to people, you'd have more viewers. You know how you guys do that?
Adidas. Prost, Nick. Otto Amoff. Cheers to you, brother Nick.
I kind of like to make a suggestion.
Lighting up this Death Star hybrid.
You know what I want? I mean,
Billy
that's what
Bob
you guys
Thornton.
want. Some of you want me to stop
Chili
being
dog.
mean and stop blocking people that I
Interesting.
disagree with. You're already...
Now
Bro,
I want a Finn chili dog.
you're on the list, bro. Come on in.
Mike Pasquarello. Call me in.
Make sure you got your ID. Anyway, this is leading up to something really big. You know how you sometimes a troll come in here and tell me to go fuck myself, you know, give me a little advice, tune me up a little bit, and sometimes I'll take that advice. Sometimes I do take critical advice from people. I do. I'm gonna give you guys my perspective back at you. You know what I want out of this show? I really, really, really want on this show. I'm not looking for an echo chamber. I'm not looking for attaboys. All I'm looking for is when you agree with me, when I am making sense, that you let me know in the chat. Will you please give me some more? It's not enough anymore, guys. You haven't been toting the line, and I'm going to tell you. I went back there, I was showing somebody a couple of old shows, and we're watching the audience participation and the rapport, you know, the back and forth, and people were chatting, and they were using their fingers, and they were typing, or their text-to-speech or whatever, and I was talking back, and I was having to field all of the chat. There's that many people now, and there's like no chat. So I understand half of these people are coming in on Rumble, and that's half of the problem. But man, the other half of you guys, there's 20 of you over on the other channels. All of you have the ability to
Crispy
speak to me.
Chris. The trolls leaving with their tails between their legs.
The trolls are welcome back. You know, all the trolls are welcome, but they just have to be... They just have to act like an adult. You know, as soon as you act like a child, you're gone. You're always welcome until you're not welcome anymore. That's how it goes in here. You know, we keep it pretty fair, I think. But my thing I'm trying to say here is, and I want to reach this conclusion, is that when you agree with me, when you do agree, and I know you don't always agree with me, let me know in the chat, you know. And if you disagree with me and you got the balls, you could try that, you know, try that on for size, see if you can make that work, and that's okay. If you can do it, you got to be smart, and I need you to be intelligent. I need you to be inquisitive, and I need you to be hungry for knowledge and information and growing and learning. Because if a 100-year-old woman could fight for our right to have books in schools, none of us have a fucking excuse anymore, guys. And all I'm seeing in the chat, for the most part, is a bunch of fucking excuses, man. But no one really, like, trying. No one really paying attention. And when I said, man, dude, you ever hear me talk about burning books and nobody said anything? I'm like, okay, we got a problem. We've got a serious problem. This is one of the things that I'm assuming that's locking in your brains, and it's not. And I'm realizing I'm failing massively. Massive failure. So that's what I need. I need you guys to try a little harder. I need you guys to type a little bit more in my chat. That would make me happy, man. I tried to get you guys over to Twitter. I tried that whole thing. I couldn't do it. That's a complete failure, trying to get you guys to go like tweets, you know? So all I'm asking now is that you'll just interact with me when I'm making. When Cyber and I are shooting the shit and I'm getting high and we're talking smack or whatever, that's fine. But dude, when I bring up a video and I'm doing a segment for you, can you please like pretend it's like all those other fucking podcasts on the goddamn internet for just, the 10 minutes that I'm doing it for? Now, this is when I would want a response from you guys. I'm asking you a question. This is when I would want to hear back from you, the audience. So, let me hear from you. Am I asking too much? When I'm making sense, can we at least pretend it's one of those podcasts where the audience participates and inspires the because
Sean McGahee.
I give you a voice on the chat.
I've been here a long time. I've seen you mad. I've seen you scream. I've seen you laugh, sing, etc. One thing you have always been is true.
Thank you.
I respect that most of all.
Sean McGahee, I love you for saying that to me. It's inspiring. I'm going to put that on Twitter so everybody can see what they're missing. They can miss all the good times, bad times. Like a Zeppelin song. Amazing, bro. Oh my God. So glad to be helping Unholy Rome building this. You're building a library, so think about this. People like Ron DeSantis are burning books. So what's the best defense against that? And I thought about this. I literally thought about it, right? I was like getting those books back into the hands of kids. You can't do it through a school because Ron DeSantis runs the entire government of Florida, right? So what else could I do? Well, there's kids in Chicago that are going to need books. My friend is building a library. And I'm like, hey man, how about I take my money and instead of spending it on shit in Florida, because Florida doesn't deserve my money, I send it to Chicago and help my friend, Unholy Rome. So that's what I've been doing, guys. I've been sending him money. When he needs money, I send it to him. And I know that he's building something that's going to give information to people, not take it away from them. And that's all. I don't care what the information is. I don't. Him and I do not see eye to eye politically at all. But those kids' minds are going to expand. They're going to be around other kids that minds are going to expand. They're going to have other ideas. They're going to grow. And they're going to be nurtured by those books. And a lot of those books are going to be super inspiring books from all kinds of places, I'm sure. So, if you guys have any books that are just laying around and you want to maybe donate them to a library, that's an option. You can follow at Unholy Rome on Twitter. I'll give you his but I want you also to know I've more than taken care of what's going on with him. So don't feel like I'm putting you in some kind of a predicament financially. None of you have to do anything, but
I actually have an offline Raspberry Pi with a small hard drive and a well-built enclosure, but enough to collect important technical PDFs and text data. Adidas. Maybe an idea for you guys.
No, it's an idea, but no. I mean, no. There's going to be books, bro. It's just the symbolism of books, right? We have to go back to books, and we can't be burning them. anyhow, that's how I'm going to fight fascism. I mean, I can't fight it locally so much. Florida's a monster, man. It's a monstrous penis hanging off the bottom of the United States of America. You can't fight a giant cock, okay? You're going to lose every time. So, my money goes to Chicago. You know, my money goes to Unholy Rome. And in that, just in doing that, you know, really helps me sleep good at night, man. You know? I got that OG Kush. Hey, is that ice coming through the gate? No. Okay. You know what? I just realized it's dark. Because it got dark outside so quickly.
Mike Pasquarello. Turning on 434.
Okay, let's not be giving people instructions on how to get to my house, bro. Holy shit. Dude. Ice? Let's not be talking about streets and shit, man. Come on. I turned my chat off. Okay, cool. Refresh the chat here. Okay, man. Wow. 1 minute until quarter of the hour.
Unpacked, I think. Hold on. Let me check. Holy fuck, I'm not. Hold on.
Okay.
Thought I was.
No problem.
I usually pack in cutscenes. I don't know why I didn't. And unpacked.
Okay. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Thanks, everybody, for coming into the show. I appreciate you all being here so much. It means everything that you guys come here for any amount of time. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Chili dog. Cheers. The freaking oracle. OSAT's launch yesterday went off without any issues. Bullish project.
Great. The face doesn't match. Come on. I hate that I have to smile like that.
Kevin Vaught. Cheers, Nick.
There's Ice. Okay, Ice came through the gate.
Sean McGahee. Cheers, everyone.
I know. My mom gets a notification, I get a notification, then she gives me a notification. I got the memo. Yes, I got the memo. You sure? Did you get the memo about the TPS reports? Yes, I got the memo. Well, you know, there's a memo going
Billy
out about
Bong
your TPS
Thornton.
reports I have to tell you about.
Cheerio.
I got the memo. I know you do, but still, TPS, bro. TPS. You know, now we're going to be including a cover sheet with all the TPS reports. I know, I got the memo. It's right over here somewhere. So, what time is that? How much time we got? We should probably cruise. So I'm gonna end. I don't know if Ice wants to come in and smoke really quick because he's be here in like one more minute. But then we're out of here. Off to see Endorphin. Meeting up with Jay Hood. With Jimmy's Chicken Shack. Oh my god, threw you down a hole. Save yourself.
It's funny, that's how every fucking Far Cry starts, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Down
You get
in a
chased
hole.
and pushed down somewhere.
They must be fans of AIC.
Down in a hole.
I can hear the Porsche rolling up. All right, let me. I don't know how much time we have. I mean, they start at 9, and it's 1:45. It's gonna take us 20 minutes to get there, and we got time.
Billy Bong Thornton. Going down to the Culver's for a Butterburger. Billy Bong Thornton. Hello anyone in chat, anyone alive?
Hey, Billy.
Edwin Sparks 420. Yes, I'm here.
Mike is here, but you've never met his brother. This is his brother Dan.
Billy Bong Thornton. I hear crickets, chirp, 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 lol.
So I'm just gonna get my shoes on, and we are gonna. Oh hey, look who it is! Look at that beard. That's where my beard went. You can't see him. He's hidden. He's incognito, basically. Oh, there he is. Look at that beard on that man.
Hey, Ice.
Hey, Cyber.
What's up?
What up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing good.
Been a long time.
Yeah, man. You need to come over and play on the game with me.
Yeah, we was the other night.
Yeah,
You were not there.
it figures.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will.
One night I don't.
I get
I think
that.
I only made it 3 rounds.
Billy Bong Thornton. Are you going
Jim
out
and,
to party?
Frank and I just got there.
Billy Bong Thornton.
You want to smoke before?
Party.
You want a bonk? Can you do a bonk?
Can you roll a joint?
I got OG all powdered up and ready to go. You roll it. You roll it, bro. You roll way better than me.
You got paper?
No. Don't have papers.
You don't have no paper?
Nope. I got bongs. Got a little tiny bit of dabs left.
What, you got paper?
But we're about to do, by the time we get there, bro, we're going to get... Oh, look at that. Here, you do it. Go ahead. They're going to think you're the old trendy name with the beard, bro.
Yeah.
I know, isn't it badass?
What you doing, puppy dog? What are you doing?
So my buddy Cyber's playing a video game over there in Denmark, and I got them watching that.
Hey.
Hey,
Billy Bong
No,
Thornton.
I was calling.
Go
Ben to
live
see if
at
you got a
Concert
grinder.
Nay.
Hey Ben, you got a grinder?
No. Dude, my stuff is all powdered up right in
Yeah,
front
I
of me.
think we're doing that then, because this is
Shut up.
sticky as shit.
This is my first rodeo. Shut up. That's a good impersonation, isn't it?
Don't be a douche all your life.
And Adidas.
I saw Billy Cohen tonight. He was
Sup
driving
Ice.
in-
Cheers
Really?
from across
in
the
front of my
pond.
house. I said, dude, so Endorphin's playing tonight. He's like,
He blew us off last
I know.
time.
He's like, and I'm like, no, you're going, bro. You gotta go. I was like, he's like, where is it at? West End. And I go, yeah, it is. He even knew the name of the bar. He's like, I played there. He's still doing that shit. He's totally drunk. He's not coming. I was like, dude,
He ain't gonna go.
no, he won't come. He's all he's ever talking about is, oh, we gotta go
Kevin
see
Vaught.
them. I said,
Stay
"Oh,
safe,
like,
Nay.
damn, dog.
Cheers and peace,
Yeah,
bro.
go see them." I'm like, they're playing. All right, killer. I'm totally down. Hey, bro, they're playing tomorrow. And his response was,
Okay.
no. It was so funny. His response was so funny. I gotta actually look at it, bro, because his response is the funniest thing in the whole world. This is what he said to me.
Oh.
He said,
Let's call him up. See if he'll go. You never know. Man, you got stems and everything in this show. What the hell's wrong with you?
oh, dude, you wanna know what he said? I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Dick. Endorphin's playing tonight at the Haven. Let's go, boy. I'll pass.
Is Michael going?
Not unless I was going to pick him up, probably. And I don't see me driving all the way out there and getting him.
Gotta get all my stuff here. And could let these fools hang out all night together and have them on when I come home.
It's gonna be late.
Yeah, I know. And then maybe Cyber feels like playing all night.
nah, I need to go eat and shit in a
Oh.
little bit.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
That was all shit you had sitting on the table.
That's fine.
I don't know what you did with that.
Cool. All right, you guys take care. Thanks for watching my show. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow or late tonight. We'll see. Turn on your notifications and stuff like that.